I think last time I said we were done, and that's what we thought, but no. French Customs have one more challenge for us.
This time, Customs has given us a few days' notice, so we make our way to some incredible sights of eastern Spain and southern France, seeing some structures that are over 2,000 years old and still used in the community to this day. Welcome aboard. I'm Jude, and this is Richard. We are an Aussie and a Kiwi who have chosen a different path in our lives, leaving our work, adult family and friends behind to explore the world under sail. We hope to share with you our adventures, the people we meet and the places we visit, and invite you into our world of living aboard a sailboat. If you enjoy our episode, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Just to give you a bit of an update of what's going on with our customs thing, I think last time I said we were done, and that's what we thought, but no. French Customs have one more challenge for us. I feel like I'm listening to Robbie Williams explain the invention of golf, you know, where he goes, and they do that once. Oh no, we do it 18 bloody times. Well, that's about where we are. So we're off to Marseille again because we need to pay duties and taxes in person. So we're going to make a bit of a road trip of it. We're off to Aix-en-Provence, but we're going to go through Besalu, which is a small, beautiful medieval town very close to here, and then we'll do a few things just outside Aix. We'll stay in Aix tonight. We'll do a few things around the Provence region tomorrow, and then we will be heading to Marseille to see our customs friends because they can't see us any earlier. Probably working from home again. Then we pay duty and taxes. Then hopefully our goods will be on a truck and heading for Cannes for Thursday arrival, possibly Friday. We will see.
Besalu is a lively, functioning town in Catalonia, Spain, and it was an important town in the Middle Ages. We enter the town by crossing a Romanesque bridge of the 12th century, which spans the Fluvia River. The bridge has a tower and an intact gateway partway across, and leads us to the town, which remains almost completely medieval. It's understood to have been continually inhabited since at least the 6th century BC.
Jo pots provar formatge del bo, formatge d'ovella. If you want, you can try goat.
Which one's that one?
Català o castellà? Ai.
Which one?
In English? Okay. But I don't know. The first cheese is sheep 1 year old. This one is goat et monton. Yeah, you can try.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And if you want to try goat old, this one is amazing. It's different.
Come on, gotta buy some cheese.
And if you want to try sheep cream, this one is amazing too, because you can try with toast, bread, pasta, rice, and meat, and all the food.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
The Church of St. Vincennes is part 10th and part 13th century. We didn't get to explore the interior as a service was underway at the time. Walking through the town, you get a sense of what life in the town might have been like so long ago. But still, we see cars parked in driveways, washing on clotheslines, and people going about their work, like in any other town. We then continue our journey on our way to Nimes.
I have no idea what the hell that was.
It's a Sunday afternoon. It's like 6 p.m. on Sunday and there's parties everywhere. Every laneway
Yeah.
has like 20 bars in it.
Yeah, just bars in the street. Anyway, it was
Shouting,
fun.
singing.
Everyone's happy.
Work tomorrow.
Welcome to Nimes.
Provence was part of the Roman Empire between the 1st century BC and the 5th century AD. Many excellent Roman artefacts remain, such as the arena in Nimes that was built in 90 AD and is still used today, and the best preserved Roman temple in the world from around 4 AD. The Pont du Gard is monumental, and it's incredible to think that it was built nearly 2,000 years ago. It's part of an aqueduct system 52 kilometres long that transported water from surrounding springs to service Nimes and was operational until the 6th century.
We're due to go to customs tomorrow in Marseille. So we've stayed in Aix-en-Provence overnight and we're just making use of this free day that we've got. I'm going for a little drive around Provence, going to see an old bridge called Pont Julien, and then a lovely little town called Gord, and then to Fontaine de Vaucluse. But yeah, we just thought we'd stop at this little place for a coffee. I'll give you a bit of a look. So we just arrived at Pont Julien, which is an old Roman bridge from the 2nd century BC. And when I was here in 1990, I actually drove over this bridge, and it was used continuously up until 2005. So over 100 years of use. It's quite amazing.
Gord is officially one of the most beautiful villages in France. Stunning views of the town greet you as you wind up the hill. The alleyways and streets are filled with restaurants and cafes, bakeries and food stores, and it has a thriving art scene. We enjoyed exploring the many small streets that wound through the houses around the hill and the impressive sights glimpsed between the houses over the Luberon Valley below. The Fontaine de Vaucluse is a spring that wells up from the base of a 230-metre limestone cliff, and it's spectacular to see the water appearing out of seemingly nowhere. The waters of the spring are perfectly clear, and with the rich growth of aquatic plants, creates a stunning sight.
So we've just climbed up the hill to the source of the water, and it was quite underwhelming. Flow changes rate here, but there's absolutely nothing coming out of that main source at the top. It's all coming from about halfway down the hill here. Just around this bit, it's just flowing everywhere, straight out of the rock wall. And just down below me, there's a heap just coming out. Well, we're back in Marseille, seeing our friends at customs again. We've just paid a VAT, so value-added tax, on our navigational equipment, and we were sort of expecting that this would be a possibility.
We were hoping that it wouldn't be. We were hoping that with an argument that we are exporting the goods, that we're not going to stay in France, they would be exported with the boat, but customs didn't take that.
Yeah, the guys here in Marseille are just not really used to dealing with, boats, like private sailboats. It's a very big freight port, and they really just don't understand that. But what they did do was encourage us to talk to the customs guys in Nimes, where we're actually picking up the boat, because they're more used to dealing with this sort of situation, and so we may be able to recover the VAT at that point.
And they said that if we had gone to another port in the first place, if we had it shipped to another port, the outcome might have been different, but that's just where our shipment came to.
Yeah. Anyway, the good news is that we should have the goods on a truck, hopefully today, and at least the end of the week back in Cannes and Roussillon, and we can hopefully then get on our boat, which will be great.
Yes.
We're looking forward to that.
Maybe only days away.
Yeah, that's going to be wonderful.